Security Halt podcast is proudly sponsored by Titan SARS, Precision Wellness Group, and Pure Liberty Labs. We do this shit like we would do it in the team room, live, unscripted. I don't give a shit.
I'm gonna pretend I'm with Gans right now, so I gotta have this fucking smoke.
Man, that's an old school thing, dude. All the kids are now all about Zen, man. It's all about clean living, and there's something to be said for that. But someone once said a man's got to have a vice, and mine's certainly swearing these days. I don't drink anymore.
Both. Good for you, man. Dude, I quit too, and that's
Nice.
actually one of the healthiest decisions I've ever made.
Dude, absolutely, man. I say it all the time, man. I champion the idea of thinking for yourself. For a vast majority of us, we start drinking when we're very young in high school because we see other guys, other individuals that are influential do it. And we tell ourselves it's a cool thing to do. I've never enjoyed the taste of Budweiser. I've never enjoyed the taste of Coors Light. I don't fucking get it. But I drank because that's what we did. And
well, dude, it gets so much worse in the military, man. I never drank until I was in. And I've talked about this with a couple of our veteran buddies. That's the only drug we have that's acceptable. It's the only one. It's totally fucking illegal. And so we end up at a point where we're fucking overdoing it, where from my position, man, weed is better for you. The mushrooms and shit that I do are certainly fucking better for you. Alcohol is, it's a fucking awful, awful drug.
Yes, it is. Absolutely, man. And the DOD just went off on psilocybin. They're now incorporating a panel for piss tests for psilocybin.
Fuck yeah. No, sorry, I thought we were so positive.
Yeah, no, it's absolutely stupid.
Man.
I don't understand it. It's one of the few compounds, one of the few things out there that it's been known in study can help prepare your brain. It can help you, get over so many things in our lives, and they just want to fucking say no, absolutely not. So
it's funny that this is running like directly counter to what I'm doing now, which is helping veterans with psilocybin. But dude, I'm the same way. I would have thought that if you'd have told me 5 years ago, like this, I'd be like, no, hell no. Hallucinogens, fucking, it's terrible. It's all bad shit. It's like, fuck, yeah.
The dare culture, man.
Yeah, exactly, bro. Exactly. And then you just got to be around it a little bit. And you're like, you know what? This is actually, same with weed. I remember one of my first buddies that got out. He was our 18 Delta. Fuck, I'm going to say his name. His name was he called himself Dr. Franco. Anyway, he's out. He got out like 11 years of shit. So he's fucking toking it up. And I'm like, dude, what the fuck, man? And he's like, hey, bro, this is how I treat my PTSD, and side effects may include chilling the fuck out. And he's fucking totally right, man.
Yep.
Fucking totally
dude,
right.
Absolutely. Clay Martin, welcome to Security Halt podcast, brother. You're one of the few voices that I found on Twitter, on X, sorry, Elon, that you come across completely authentic. But the thing that stuck out to me was you're a writer, you're an advocate for psilocybin, and you're somebody that's not afraid to sit up, talk, and engage. And if you're wrong, you come out and you say you're wrong, which in today's world is fucking batshit crazy. So today, my man, I want to dive into your journey. And I always start off with, man, like, how did you, take us through your journey as a young man? How did you find yourself in the military and then eventually get that Green Beret?
Fuck, bro. So I just told a lot of this in fucking detail on Jocko's show, which is a fuck great. But basically, I'm going to say I came up of a very rough upbringing, an abusive household and shit. So my thinking on the military was like, I need to do something to be a badass. Like, I need somebody to show me the fucking murder magic. Like, I need some fucking hard ass motherfuckers. And you wanted to be able to fight like Jean-Claude or something. I don't know. Fuck, it's honest, dude. We grew up on action movies in the 80s. You know we did. We did that shit like it was the fucking gospel.
Fucking Bloodsport and Time Cop, baby.
Hell yeah, dude. Like later when you're like 16 or 17, you're like doing the notepad. You're like, okay, Chuck Norris was in Delta Force. That was pretty cool. All right. But Jean-Claude was a Force Recon guy. He was pretty cool too. So this is how we make our decisions, right? fucking Charlie Sheen. But anyway, that's how it came about for me. And that's kind of a weird fucking path, but it's not as weird as most people might think. In fact, I would go and say, dude, I don't know you from fucking Adam. I came on the show because I saw you're a fucking fellow Green Beret. We take care of our fucking boys. So, I knew we were going to have a fucking awesome time. But my guess from my, fucking shit is like probably 3 out of 5 soft guys came from some kind of fucked up background.
Yeah.
Gangbangers or abusive household or some kind of fucked up shit.
Yep.
And in a lot of ways, man, it sucks, but that's what makes us who we are.
Exactly. Adversity breeds greatness more
Yeah,
often than not in
yeah.
our guys. Like you can go the opposite side too, right? You can become a criminal, you can become a
Oh
violent
yeah, easily. Yep,
professional. But for a
yep,
vast majority of us, we go on the other side. We want to be the
yeah.
protector. We want to be the absolute best of the
Right.
best. Yeah.
Exactly. And I'll even say this. This is very unscientific, but I would be interested in your thoughts since you're from the background too. My feeling is those 2 out of 5 that don't come from the fucked up background, usually those are the guys like really truly excel though. That's where most of the tier ones come from, in my opinion. That's where the
Yes.
guys that are like, I don't know, the fucking group CSM now come from. Because they're not carrying those same skeletons, the same fucking demons we are. So you can
Yeah.
get there also being, this Johnny fucking All-American
Absolutely.
quarterback.
You know what? One of the
Yeah.
craziest stats, one of the leading indicators of like guys that will go on to have careers, prolific careers in tier one or in like Navy SEALs, Eagle Scouts.
No shit.
Yeah, Eagle Scouts.
I thought those guys were all fucking nerds.
Exactly. Straight arrow kids that have this very like think about it, how long it takes to acquire that. Cub Scouts, regular Boy Scouts, and all the things you have to do to follow that line. And that is one of the demographics they're one of the statistics that have shown like they produce a high quantity of individuals that find themselves in those high performers within special operations. You'll see them. So it can go it can go the other way too.
Yeah, no, it definitely can't. I've always maintained that our absolute best, our like best are like 90% the guys that came from the good place. Now the
Yep.
rest of us nuggets that fill out the ranks and do all kinds of fucking psycho shit. Well, we're fuck ups, but we came from some fucking bullshit. But you know what? We're still good at it, so it counts.
Exactly.
Right. But yeah, man, it's wild, and that's honestly that's part of what I'm doing now with my shit, and I'll get to that. Let me continue on
Yeah.
my podcast.
Yeah.
Oh, dude, brother, I've never even asked what group you're in. I know effectively how to
Seventh
talk
group.
shit. Oh shit,
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Yeah.
Donde está el baño? I did my first tour in Panama. How old are you?
Dad.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I am. I'm 41.
Okay. No, it's wild. We brother, we do end up with, this also from being in the fucking army. We end up with a lot of our brothers from we got Little Korea. We do a lot of SF guys that are half Korean. My buddy John Guerra that I talked about, he got his tab revoked and all this crazy. He was a guy that I went plaid on when I was shit talking somebody else. But John Guerra was a fucking awesome fucking war hero gangster ass, but he's Panamanian too. Yeah.
No shit.
Yeah, so there's quite a few brothers from Panama. It's fucking wild.
Yeah, I just had my buddy TJ. He's Panamanian too, and yeah, it's crazy. I got a wild story myself. We won't dive into that right now, but yeah, I am not. I had to decline my citizenship to go SF, which is like one of the things that I feel weird about. It's like, why doesn't our government have to do the same thing? Like, you can be a government leader.
Right? Yeah,
you shouldn't have alliance to Israel. But see, this is what happens. We get off topic.
Now the show just got canceled.
Which is what I can't say anything bad about Israel. Riverside is owned by the Israelis. They will take this fucker down.
My fucking credit score just fell 300 points. Fuck, man, come on. I gotta go. I got shit to do.
All right. My mortgage just got bought out by BlackRock. All right.
I'm fucking overdue at the synagogue. I cut the grass every week. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, shit. Oh, fuck. Oh, this is going to be bad. This is going to be... We can't use any of this. This whole fucking... We just got to start over. Fucking
this days, Alex Jones is my spirit animal. He's on this shoulder. He's like, you fucking do it. Keep going. Keep going.
Shit. No shit. All right. Well, let me at least try to answer the fucking question so I give the audience something. Okay. So, yeah, rough child, whatever bullshit. I go to the Marine Corps first because that's, what you fucking do. I don't regret that at all because the Marine Corps was fucking awesome in a lot of ways, but also we got kicked square in the fucking balls as recon Marines. This is shit that you
were a recon Marine.
Oh, yeah. Hell yeah, dude.
Oh, shit, dude. You, Earl Plumley, another recon.
Oh, yeah. Oh, fuck. Yeah. Earl Plumley was a recon.
Yeah.
Holy shit. All I know, dude, I went over and I did a contract for the Marine Corps, but I hung out with a lot of first group dudes. There was like 7-8 dudes over there that were fucking recon Marines too. Well, this is the thing that I didn't understand and people didn't understand going into this. Back when they formed SOCOM, the Marine Corps asked for an exclusion, which was probably not a big deal in 1995. Well, it fucked us in 2001. Because all of a sudden, fucking Army, Navy, Air Force, they all got generals and like this whole fucking structure changed. we got absolutely fucking lambasted. We got fucked so hard. So a lot of us left. It was a huge fucking percentage. It was something like probably like 60% of the recon Marines in the world quit after 2003.
Holy shit.
Yeah, dude, it was nuts. So dudes were going to SEALs. When I went to SF selection, there's only like 300 recon Marines in the whole fucking world anyway. It's a small force, so it's a small number. There were like 10 fucking guys that I haven't seen in like years. There were recon Marines in my selection class. Like, fucking Bobby, Jim, what the fuck? It's like a fucking reunion.
Reunion.
Yeah, yeah. I'll end up on an ODA later that has 2 or 3 other recon Marines on it. Yeah, it was like we were the best thing that ever happened in the Army. We were like, hey, we're mostly fucking semi-trained and qualified. Can we be on your team? They're like, fuck yeah, dog, come on.
Yeah, absolutely true, man.
So basically, make a long story short, yeah, we got fucked pretty hard. OF1 was dog shit for us. Like, we didn't do nothing. It was fucking terrible. So around that time, we were all looking for an exit strategy. Best exit strategy that I saw was 19th Special Forces Group, actually.
Yeah.
If you're active duty Marine, fucking, you cross right over. No basic training, no bullshit. And so 30 days later, I'm in selection. I'm in 19th group, 30 days after the fucking Marine Corps at selection, and off we fucking go.
Damn. And did you do your entire time in 19th?
No, I didn't. So I did the Q course. I did one deployment 19th. When you're a National Guard guy and you're on active duty orders, you can transfer to active duty as long as you're like overseas. So I did that. I transferred. I went to 3rd group after that.
Nice. How'd you like 3rd?
Dude, I loved fucking 3rd, man. Fucking 3rd was so fucking cool. And it's like this for me because I got to be a new guy twice. When I was in 19th, they attached us to 10th group. So I was basically a 10th group new guy. I was actually on a 10th group team for the first like month I was in country. I wasn't even on one of my own ODAs. And every group has its own culture. And there's nothing wrong with any of them. They're just all different. 10th group was very much this like nerd ass, fucking bad tolts, fucking pointy shoe wearing. They were just total dicks to do guys, right? So I've actually been to the fucking war before too. And these motherfuckers, they've been in country for like, hey, fucking new guy, fucking want a mission, you on the team of bottle, like all this fucking bullshit. And, you can't go to our team meetings. It's like, okay, motherfucker, whatever. Do the tour over there, just cool shit or whatever. Checking a 3rd group, totally fucking different culture, man. Totally fucking different culture. They can't tell me, because we actually got a number of new guys, like straight from the Q course at the same time. They can't tell me from anybody else. I mean, yeah, I got an SF combat patch for them, fucking uniforms maybe, but nobody really gives a fuck. But my team was totally fucking cool, man. And I went to the SIF. I went straight to the SIF.
Oh, no shit.
Yeah, weird thing. Like, you're not supposed to be able to, it's not supposed to happen, right?
Yeah.
Well, 3rd group SIF was hurting real bad on bodies right then. And the dude across the street from me happened to be a fucking ODA commander down there. Like that I bought my house across the street from. So he's like, I go to check in a group, and fortunately also I knew some support guys. The support dude's like, hey man, next 6 echoes that check in here, go to the SIG det. I'm like,
oh fuck.
Ooh. So I got like 30 days. I'm going the fuck home. Like, and I'm like plotting. I'm like, is there a Q course graduation? Like some other bullshit. Anyway, bump into my neighbor, and he's like, oh dude, that's fucking awful. He's like, but the SIF right now is hurting real bad at 3rd group. Hurting enough that with your pre-qualifications, being a sniper in the Marine Corps, and you've already got some ODA time, they might fucking take you. So I do. He sets me up an interview. I go down, fucking talk to Sergeant Major. They're like, okay, fucking, whatever. You've checked half the blocks here anyway, so good enough. Bug aboard. But even stepping like straight into the fucking 3rd group SIF, man, they were cool as fuck. Now they want performance. You're gonna have to fuck put out.
Yeah.
Nobody gave me a rash about being the fucking new guy. It was none of this. You got to take the trash out first for 6 months. Everybody was just fucking totally cool. I'm Jeff, Bob, Jim, who are this fucking senior. Don't fuck up. We'll put your shit in the hallway. That's it.
Yeah.
Let's go. Yeah.
This episode is also brought to you by Precision Wellness Group. Getting your hormones optimized shouldn't be a difficult task, and Dr. Taylor Bosley has changed the game. Head on over to precisionwellnessgroup.com, enroll, and become a patient today. Yeah, that's a different culture. I don't think Jim, the banker down the street, gets the feeling of that on Monday morning when he checks in. Like,
right.
You fuck up, we're gonna shit in your Conticos, and then we're gonna put your shit out in the hall.
Right, but it won't be personal. We'll just, we got to make room for somebody that doesn't suck. Like, oh, okay, all right, fair enough. All right.
Oh man, so did you get a shot of going to the Sephardic or?
Yeah, so I fucking lucked out, bro. Like my career up until that point had been like, I'm gonna be honest, like, pretty shitty. Like, I got to go to like a lot of schools and shit, but I'd always been in the fucking wrong place at the right time, if you will. So walk into the fucking SIF and they're like, okay, fucking, yeah, can you shoot? And I'm like, well, better learn because you're going to Sephardic like 2 weeks from now. So I did in rapid sequence, I did Todd Hudnett down at Accuracy first, which is fantastic because he actually taught me how to shoot a
Man,
sniper. That was the first time the SIF had ever gone. I just like checked in like the Monday before we left.
lucky dude.
So I got to do that. Like the day we come back from that, I'm in cephalic, so I can learn how to do CQB real quick. Fucking, we don't even finish that. We're like 4 weeks into it, and they pull me and 2 or 3 other dudes, give us a Sephardic slot. Let's go to fucking Sephardic. Like, okay, this is amazing. Pass. Like, oh fuck, man, I got like the fucking GI Joe black belt. Like, it's like that's a big one. Like, you get that when you're like
Yeah.
a fucking made man. This also means I'm not gonna lose my job at the SIF because that was a precondition. They're like, hey, look, man, fucking, we'll put your name on the locker, but it's in blue tape until you get a Sephardic.
Yeah, there's an asterisk. There's an asterisk.
Exactly. So I fucking pass that. Get back from that. My team starts like, hey, check it out, man. We got Halo slots coming up, or we got Sodic slots. You're on a sniper team, so Marine Scout Sniper doesn't count. Like, you still had to get Sodic wall. He's like, but check it out. It was like the first or second class they did the shoot-ins. He's like, check it out. If you go on standby and if somebody doesn't shoot in and you do, and so I did, man. I fucking stole somebody's slot. I remember what the fuck it is. Like, you shoot an M4 and it's like 5 groups, 3 out of 5 have to be some bullshit. It was like the first time they'd done it, so a lot of guys weren't ready. I passed that and stole somebody's slot. Next thing I know, I'm in fucking Sodic too. So like, that was my train up, was Todd Hudnett, Sephardic, Sodic. And then like a week later, we're going to Baghdad.
Fuck me, dude.
It was awesome. It was,
God shine a light on you.
he did that time. That fucking time for sure.
Damn. So you finally get qualified. You're full. I mean, no, take the asterisks off.
Yeah,
you're Baghdad.
Full up fucking real boy. And holy fuck, man. So I'm still the fucking new guy, but I am qualified, so that's fucking neat. But I've never rolled with these guys either. You know what I mean? Like, I just fucking learned how like 2 weeks ago. Like, they wouldn't even let me in the fucking house before. That's how the SIFs work. Like, if you're not Spark, we can't go in the fucking house. So we're in fucking Baghdad. And I was just there the year before too. I fought 06 in 19th group. So it's not like I'm a stranger to fucking Iraq or anything. But dude, we have not even done like the fucking handoff fully with first group who we're replacing. We're like still living in the fucking, cots out in the fucking whatever. And our guys
transient tents.
Yeah, transient tent shit. And our dudes are like, it's fucking on. Let's fucking get it. And go to like fucking Karbala the first night. XO Kinselheim gets fucking shot through both femurs, like all fucking psycho, this crazy shit. Fucking gunship coming in, fucking burning everything down. And I'm like, what in the fuck is this shit? The biggest element I've ever fought with at this point in my life too is like, we were a split team ODA when I was in 19, so we had like 20 Jundies. So I've been in like 20 guys. This is like a full troop of the ICTF, like 100 little brown guys, like 50 or 60 of us. It is just, I mean, it's fucking chaos. And I'm like, these motherfuckers are on some different shit. Like, I'm gonna have to run to keep up. And it was amazing. That 07 trip in Baghdad was, I mean, it was fucking up.
Yeah, that was Surge timeline.
Yeah, that was right when Surge was happening. Yeah,
Yep. You make it back from that safe and sound. What was next for you on
mostly
that?
Actually, man, we did get put through a fucking pretty good meat grinder there. We actually had, when I finally calculated it up one time, we had like a 1/3 casualty. Like, we got fucking shit up. Dudes were getting fucking shredded. We only had like one guy die that was American, but our guys were getting fucked up. One dude on our troop, he got 3 legitimate Purple Hearts in like 3 weeks. The third one, they were finally like, you got to go home, man. Like, you're just, like,
Bro, there's some bad luck around you.
Yeah. Like, your shit is not okay. There were multiple other dudes that got 2, and we're like, what the fuck? They actually had to fly the cephalic committee over to backfill us because we were we're just going to get some qualified dudes from. Yeah, we're out of fucking dudes. I shredded this shoulder, which would end up haunting me later. But yeah, we make it back, and shit's fucking wild. I go in, I have to have surgery on this and get it worked on. But honestly, that was kind of, in a lot of ways, like the end anyway of like the SIF's glory days. That was right around like 2008. The Iraq War changed a lot. They started, instead of pulling us to go be the fucking, hitter monkeys there, it was like, oh, we got to go back to your real job of like, man the fire base in Djibouti in case the call comes in and all that shit. So in a lot of ways, it was just very fortunate, man. It was like, as far as like tours go, it was like winning the fucking lottery right there at the end, like fucking all on red.
You get all
So
the action, all the Call of Duty shit that people don't understand doesn't happen every deployment.
no, fuck
But
no, man.
but
No.
on the backside of that, you also don't have the advancements that came years down the road. You don't have the Intrepid Spirit clinics. You don't have the transitional programs to get you into higher level of care, checking you out
Right.
for all the things that are going on, and mental health resources are not
Oh,
quite
bro.
established,
Bro,
especially at Bragg.
Bro, if we're gonna be totally honest, this is actually a great transition period, or a great thing to talk about because it's probably a thing a lot of dudes don't understand if they came later. At the beginning of the war, there was none of this shit. I even heard it talked about, and I hate to give Tim any credit, but I will give him some on this. When they were shit talking Tim about, he got scratched, and if he got scratched, he would have got a Purple Heart, blah blah blah. It wasn't that way at the beginning of the war, man. Like medics were not as spun up on give everybody a Purple Heart if they stubbed their fucking toe. The mental health shit was like it was a checklist when you came back. They just asked you like 4 stupid questions like, did you fire your weapon? Did you see a dead body? Some other bullshit. And, did you burn any garbage? And of course you'd be like, no, because I want to go back. I want to go home and drink some whiskey.
Exactly.
Like, I don't want to fucking talk to a fucking shrink or some dumb shit. Oh, did you get your bell rung? Like, no, fuck, that doesn't even matter. So we didn't understand TBI in the slightest. I mean, not even a fucking little bit. I was still right there on the edge of like Sephardic and CQB and shit, where it was like stand as close as you can to the charge so you can get in the room faster. And we'll do this 100 times a day.
Ride the charge.
Exactly. And if you're not a pussy, you'll just ride the charge. You'll be fine. Not understanding how much that was affecting us, like cumulative TBI and shit. And this is stuff that didn't start coming out until like probably 2008, 2009, where we started seeing like, oh man, this is bad news. So yeah, so they have changed things a lot now. It's a good thing. But yeah, there was some Wild West days there where we were doing some really dumb shit.
Absolutely, man. And the science is just now starting to really amplify and really fucking resonate within the community, letting people know that it's not just an IED blast. It's not just getting blown up. It's repeated. It's the repetitive blast exposure that
Yes.
can create so much damage, not just your head, your entire
Right.
body, your gut health.
Bro.
It's impacted.
Endocrine system, everything.
Yes, everything.
Yes.
Yeah, you didn't have operator syndrome back then. It's like reflecting back now when Clay came back from that last trip, and like for all of us, you don't really feel it the first week, the second week. It's like a month later when everything comes back down because you're riding that wave of like being amped up. Yeah.
Yep. Yeah. And you start really feeling it. And this is things that like, even when it started coming out, we were kind of like, that's kind of bullshit or not. But I remember distinctly seeing this one day when I was teaching cephalic. Oh, when you're like in an instructor role, you have to be there for every charge too. So we're in the house like all day long. And I see one of my fellow instructor dudes, and he's actually an E8, getting ready to get in his car after work day is over. And this dude's he jumped into fucking Panama. This guy's like a fucking legend, right? And he's over there like a goddamn palsy patient trying to put his key in the door. And I was like, oh, fuck, like everybody fucking time out.
This episode is brought to you by Titan SARMs. Head on over to titansarms.com and buy a stack today. Use my code CDenny10 to get your first stack. I recommend the Lean Stack 2. Start living your best life. Titan SARMs. No junk, no bullshit, just results.
And that was for us when we started getting a little bit more serious about the TBI clinic. We had the guys come out and they give you the little badge so you can see how much overpressure you're taking. We were like run through a normal day and they're like, what the fuck are you idiots doing?
Yeah, man.
Yeah.
It's a scary thing when you finally understand that, like, oh fuck, I'm not invincible.
Right.
I am human. Fuck.
Yeah. Well, then other wild shit that they started figuring out that they didn't know at the beginning either. Like, do you know about this one with the plates? So we have plates front and back. What that actually does, it reverberates explosions. All right. If we didn't have any of this shit on, we would take like 1x1 overpressure. With those plates and that reverb in between the two, it's like 10 every time. Armored helmets also mean we guys living through shit they never would have in Nam, but is creating all this other fucking damage that like nobody's ever fucking addressed.
Yeah. And the VA and everybody is just, you know, I used to think that doctors and researchers were doing it for a passion they love, they advocate, and it's not the same. Some providers, some researchers, and actually some institutions, you're just another statistic, and it doesn't really matter. That's one of the problems that I'm seeing now as an advocate and in the work I do. Like, there's a lot of promise in some modalities that they're not talking about, like
Correct.
HBOT.
Yeah.
You will not find you're gonna have a hard time finding a university that will go out there and talk about the positive effects of HBOT when it comes to treating our guys. And it's all
Mhm.
because of money. And
Yeah.
and
Oh yeah.
that's the crazy part. Back then, what was your like when you come back, now you're in Cephalic, you're starting to see the effects. Did you find yourself able to talk to a provider, or ask questions, or like realize like, oh shit, I need to start worrying about this. I need to start making sure I take care of myself and the guys to my left and right.
Actually, fucking no, man, because we were still even that late in this
Mm,
mindset of like, I just want to get back to a team, like whatever
yeah.
fucking
Yep.
happened. And
Yep.
especially when these things are first rolling out, you're like, are they gonna like send me to SWIC now? Because I've had my TBI for the last, whatever. And these are like concerns when a program is being rolled out. So no, mostly we just fucking ignored it. And so finally for me, man, I ended up getting actually medically retired at like 15 years. And it was
No
all just,
shit.
yeah, so it was just all this fucking injury shit caught up. And then wearing armor all day, and it just shit got all fucked up. It was also when the Obama purge was happening. They were going through these record
Yeah.
books. And the next year
And
they
you know,
did the
you're
same thing
not
for
the only one,
TCU.
dude. You're
No,
not
I'm
the
not.
only one. There's
Yeah.
so many guys that like we don't talk about guys that have silent breakdowns. We don't talk about like I know I have friends that are still in, and talking with them and seeing them have those moments of vulnerability of like, I can't leave. I can't leave. I cannot.
Yeah.
I don't know
Oh
how to
yeah, dude.
survive. And it's like, dude, health is more important than your career. You will
Right.
have another career.
Right.
And going through that medboard process back then is not the same as the medboard process like right now. Medically retiring back then, dude,
Oh, it was
holy
fucking ugly.
shit.
It was fucking ugly, bro. It was fucking ugly. And you're right, man. They X'd a lot of us out right then. There was a lot of guys like going through this thing with me. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? And then it was the next year or 2 years later. I'm actually glad they got me with the medical one because they did the same thing with UCJ action. I don't know if you remember this. They went through and they quality management boarded the entire fucking regiment. All right.
The entire regiment.
Yeah. They were looking for anybody that had fucked up at any time. So dude, I had like buddies over at like fucking Delta and shit that were having to answer for things that like a UCMJ thing they got in their Ranger Battalion back in 1996. And they had to actually go to a fucking board and say, yeah, okay, this happened. This was a fucking mistake. And the Army had to decide to retain them. That's how fucking crazy it was.
Jesus.
Yeah, it was fucking bananas. And a fair number of dudes got X'd out over that one too. So yeah, this shit's going on. I didn't actually know about things like that we know commonly now, like operator syndrome and all this other shit until I was way retired, like probably 5-6 years retired.
Yep. Yep. That's a thing that our guys are, and it's a culture problem too. Because I talk with a lot of the older guys too about this stuff, and even they like, I'm not, whatever, man,
Yeah, I'm
doesn't
good.
affect me. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm good. I caused PTSD. I don't have it. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, all that bullshit. Man, I've said that 100 times. It's fucking, yeah. Yeah, it's fucking,
Yep.
it's us. And it's also, man, this is what I found after I got out. And especially when I started the psilocybin path. So I actually went and I got the transcranial magnetic stuff too from a charity.
Yes. Mert, right? Is
Yeah,
it?
yeah,
Yeah.
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 So they did that one. It helped me a little bit, but not like a whole fucking lot. Because I was also like kind of unwilling to admit that I have a problem.
Mm,
So basically a couple years down the line from that, just kind of random chance, I was around a lot of dudes that had used a lot of psilocybin, which is, magic mushrooms for the audience that didn't know all the terminology. And these dudes, they weren't like veterans like us. They were like computer programmers and like fucking nerds and shit, right? But they were using these things as a performance enhancer, which is pretty much every coder in Silicon Valley uses a microdose of mushrooms as a performance enhancer. And a lot of them had also used it for like, personal life trauma, this kind of shit, like healing path. And so this is like the kind of shit they're talking about in between me, give them a fucking pistol drill. And eventually it becomes like intriguing. I'm like, well, that sounds like, I'm like, hold on, like, what the fuck? Like, Nancy Reagan told me
Yeah.
that shit's bad. Are you sure? Are you sure we're talking about the same thing? And, you know, that's fucking true. Once you're open about it, they're like, oh yeah, dude, that's total horse shit. And here's the thing, and whatever. Nah, it still sounded like bullshit. So it took me a long time to do it. But when I finally did, I did like a 4.5 gram psilocybin trip, and I woke up, I felt like $1,000,000. I had some weird suicidal stuff before that. I wasn't like depressed, but I would have the what I call the impulsive thought. Like I just like walk by a gun in my house. I'd be like, I should pick that up and shoot myself. And I would be like here before I was like, oh wait, whoa, 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 that's fucking nuts. Or the other one that gets a lot of our dudes, I think, is the just like it's over. Like I did awesome shit. I was riding the fucking skids of a whatever to shoot Bin Laden's third, whatever bullshit we were fucking. We're doing awesome shit. When that's over, and now we got to be, like everybody else. That gets a lot of guys too.
It
But what
does.
yeah, dude, it really fucking does. But what I didn't realize is that all this shit's abnormal. That first dose of psilocybin, it crushed suicidal thought for me. To the point that I didn't even remember it. Like 6 months later, it was when I realized, like, hey, I haven't had a suicidal thought in a long time because, oh fuck. But yeah, it does a lot of stuff for like operator syndrome and all that. But to the point of what we were just talking about, what I found is after I opened up about it, because you know how it is, you find something that's a new thing, you're gonna call all your fucking boys. Most of them that I'd talked to them, but they had never admitted to me that they were having these problems. Yeah, and then now that you mention it, yeah, actually I do. I lay in bed until like noon every day because I just can't. I can't get my fucking ass out of bed, or I have no drive, or I can't really even hold down a bullshit job because I just don't fucking care. And this is the one, man, that's really, I think, the plague of our fucking generation.
Yeah, dude. It's one of the hardest things to get through to guys is the understanding that you got to be willing to try something new. Like we grew up in a culture, in an environment where getting your doctor to prescribe you something, that's normal. But we shouldn't trust a naturally growing medicine
Right. Out
that
of the
is
fucking ground.
out of the ground. We
Yeah.
can't trust that because it's got the psychoactive ingredients in it, and it will make you have a psychoactive experience. That's bad. And I had the same problem myself. I was willing to go to pharma. I was willing to
Mhm.
go to big
Oh, yeah.
pharma. I
Yep.
was willing to
Yep.
go to VA doctors and have them prescribe me medications that could quite literally fucking kill me,
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
that would literally make me feel nothing. Yeah, I was
Yeah.
suicidal. Yeah, I was dealing
Yeah.
with a lot of shit. But instead of fixing and telling me that A, there was something right in my life, I had something to live
Yeah.
for,
Yep.
and that B, telling me that these feelings are gonna pass, they just wanted me to feel nothing.
Right.
Whereas the first time I
Which,
took 5-MeO DMT, I realized like, wow, if I would have just gone back, if I could have taken Denny from the period in time where he was actively thinking of killing himself and
yeah,
given him this,
it was okay. Of
how would my life look? And everything happens for a reason, of course, but
course.
I couldn't help but think that maybe this could have kickstarted my journey to healing a
Oh,
whole lot
yeah, bro. Oh,
faster.
fuck yeah. Oh, dude, me too. Without fucking question. To your big pharma thing, I want to throw this in there too. It's not even like for psychological problems, man. I went into the VA and they're like, "Hey, man, we noticed that you, dip or smoke or whatever, all the above. Like, you want to quit?" I'm like, "Yeah, that'd be helpful, actually. This is a shitty habit." And they're like, "Here, have some Wellbutrin." Man, that shit made me suicidal like a motherfucker, bro. I just
And
like 2 weeks
that's
into
actually
it.
one of the warning things they put on there.
I fucking know, but I didn't think it was fucking real. And then, I don't want to fucking tell you, but I'm on this shit for like 2 weeks, and now it's like, kill yourself. I'm like, what the fuck? So I cut that
Yeah.
shit. That didn't go away for like 6 months, and that was like aggressive. So that's fucking crazy. Yeah, same thing. We've been told to trust pharma, but the biggest thing, man, I think this is the one that fucks us all up. And it's just like right now, like we're boys. All right, we got to go do some shit. I'm not going to tell Denny that I'm actually a fucking disaster. Like I gotta
Yeah.
hold my bullshit in and pretend like none of it's fucking real. Like, is your shit squared away? Like, absolutely.
Absolutely.
Right, yeah, let's fucking do this.
Perfect.
Right. I got a fucking hangover. I still got a Jim Beam bottle in my fucking pocket.
You got
No,
the
man.
shakes.
Yeah. Like, don't worry. This is my gun hand that we're good. But it's fucking tough guy culture, man. We won't tell each other when we're all fucked up either. And it is actually hard. That's kind of one of the things you have to get past. It's one of the best things that psilocybin did for me is like, you can totally tell your brothers that you fucked up and you're fucking mess. And once you do, they'll open up about their own shit. It's fucking way better. But yeah, man, a lot of us are fucked up. We suffer in silence. Again, man, it's just a tough guy fucking mentality. We got to get past that shit.
And dude, like, take us through that first experience with
Sure.
psilocybin.
Okay, so my first experience with psilocybin was actually fucking bananas. But so I've got it. It's in my freezer. My freezer for a year because I'm fucking scared shitless to do it, man. And for all
No
the
shit.
reasons. Oh yeah, dude, fuck terrified. For all the reasons that any of us would. This is what I put in my book. This is what I put in my brain. This is really how I felt. And it's funny because like you talk to like therapists or like regular fucking shaman tech dicks, they'll come up with an excuse for this. Be like, no, you're just masking whatever. Like, no, here's the reality. One, I am a fucking mass murderer. So, I'm good at it too. Like, so maybe pouring hallucinogens on top of fucking me with what the fuck I can do is a bad idea, right? That's fucking real life. Like, especially if you're like a small place like I am, like if I want to get real fucking frisky, ain't nobody fucking stopping my ass. Number two, I'm a fucking tough dude. I've done all this tough guy shit. What if these medicines or sacrament, as I say, what if they turn me into a little bitch? Man? What if I wake up a fucking pacifist and, fucking can't kill a bug anymore? That's a problem. It's like, I'm this other fucking guy, and that can happen. Or it's a thought that it can happen. And the third thing is, if you've already got brain damage, which I do and you do, there's this part of you that's like, I don't know if I want to pour any more shit on this. Because what if I damage what I've got left? That's a thing, especially if you don't really know how these substances work. Like that was a concern for me for probably the first 6 months that I was using them. Like, am I really okay? Yeah, it turns out these will actually regrow neurological tissue in mice. Like they'll do crazy shit that they shouldn't. So yeah, it's all going to be fine, but it is scary up front, man. It's very scary.
Yeah, it is, man. I think it's important to question everything, to run that through. A lot of guys have that. I had fears for the stellate ganglion block.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Hell yeah. Yeah.
The first time that was brought up to me, it was briefed by somebody that didn't know how to talk about, scientific things, and they made it sound horrible, absolutely horrible. And then I put it off for years, and then come to find out, I finally had the experience, and it's like, oh shit, I was hesitant to try this because somebody else's input, and here I am
Right.
finally like feeling relief, and I'm like, oh shit. And that
Yeah.
stuck with me. I'm like, wait a second. Before I speak about anything, I need to let people know you got to form your own opinion. I can tell you the great benefits of all this stuff, but you got to do the research.
Mhm.
You got to watch the YouTube
Yes.
videos, the white paper studies,
Yeah.
anything. Talk, engage with people, ask them
Yeah.
for all the information.
Yeah.
Because that's one thing we never did with Big Pharma. We
No, fuck
just took
no.
it from the
Yeah,
doctor.
hell yeah. This has got to be good.
So
It
it's
costs
important to question.
$100. How can it be bad? Yeah, no,
But
it's real shit, man. Yeah.
I will tell you, man, that that's something that all of us within our community struggle with understanding and reconciling, that two things can be true. I can still be the elite warrior, and
Oh
I
yeah.
can find inner peace. And that's
Yes.
something that we need to understand. Like, dude, that's a part of you. That dude that
Yeah.
was lethal and capable and knows how to do all the right things in a chaotic environment, he's there. He's going to always be with you. You
Yeah.
got to train, you got to
Right.
practice all those skill sets. Otherwise, they're
Yeah.
just going to become history. But
Right.
you can tap into it, down regulated, be in a better state. And how do you go from trying to heal into trying to advocate and bring this to other members of our warrior tribe?
So go back to my first one was fucking crazy. I went full mystical experience, which you shouldn't, most people can't even do their first time or a lot of people can't do anyway with just like 5 grams of mushrooms. Went full fucking mystical for me, fucking warrior mystic shit. And I woke up, I was like, holy fuck. Like that was fucking crazy as shit. I think I waited a month. The other thing that was wild about mushrooms for me the first time is, you know, any drug, like us guys as security, we're like, oh, drugs are bad. Like they make you an addict and all this shit. I woke up from that fucking experience with so much fucking respect for the mushrooms. I was like, I will never fucking abuse. I will never do this for fun. I will never do this to go to a fucking concert. No fucking bullshit. Like just
Fuck yeah.
incredible fucking respect for the substance. Oh, a couple, like a month or so goes by. They like calls me again, the way that they do. And I think that was right when I decided like, I've got to get this to my fucking guys. is, and you know how it's usually like your close knit, your buddies first. It's not, especially we're talking about like very illegal substances. You know, at first I'm not going to say this
Yes.
on TV or anything. Like, you ever done drugs? Like, not even Tylenol. Never heard of them. You know, it's kind of fucking bullshit. Right?
Allegedly, I've tried
Yeah,
Robitussin once or twice.
right. Senator, I do not recall. Right? Yeah, it's fucking ape shit. But because yeah, that's where we're working at. Actually, is all this shit's underground, or was. You know, guys have to go to Mexico to have these treatments, or Jamaica where psilocybin is legal. All this shit. So yeah, so I'm like, I got like my close buddies. I'll call them like, hey man, fucking switch to signal. We can't even say this on fucking cell, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'll tell
Yep.
them, and a couple of them are like, you're absolutely fucking insane, and fuck no. But some of them are like, you know, man, my shit's fucked up. Like, I'll try it. You got the stuff? I'm like, yeah, you know, like I got the stuff. Let's get us a fucking Airbnb out in the fucking woods, and let's let Dr. Martin show you how this is fucking done. So this went on for a while, and about a year, maybe a year and a half into this, I felt this calling to make this big, make this public. And this is the most amazing thing, is that things happen that you need to happen.
This episode is brought to you by Pure Liberty Labs. Quality supplements designed to elevate your health and performance. Check out their full line of quality supplements, whether you're looking for whey protein, pre-workout, creatine, or a super greens drink. Pure Liberty Labs has you covered. Use my code Security Halt 10 at checkout today.
What happened was somebody along with these paths linked me up with the best First Amendment lawyer that there is. This dude is a fucking gangster, and he's been fighting about religious freedom for like 20 fucking years. He knows his shit inside and out. And he also allegedly has used some of the substances that we've used, and found much grace and help and stuff from that. So he really showed me, he's like, okay, here's what you can do that is protected First Amendment religious activity. And here's words you can't say, because if you say medicines or therapy or any bullshit like this, now you're practicing medicine without a license and or using Schedule 1 controlled substances in a very illegal manner. But turns out that the way that I do it, which is it's also very cool. That's kind of the path that walked me down from the get go. Like, all this shit happens for a reason. As a religious institution and a faith-based organization that just happens to use psilocybin and MDMA as our sacraments to reach out to our ancestral old gods, I'm 100% fucking legal.
Yep.
I can do this all day
Psychedelic
long.
church.
Exactly right.
Yep.
And so that's what I did about 2 months ago. I got all the shit together to finally come out and do this openly. And that's what I'm doing now, man. And it's also awesome because now I can talk about it freely like this. And that, man, to me, that's the biggest deal. Like, if dudes want to come to me, that's awesome. That's totally cool. Whatever, I'll square away. But the biggest deal is knowing what this stuff does. Because eventually, you know, there's going to be outlets. There's already a lot of other veterans that are doing this. They just kind of had to keep it on the DL. As we open up these fucking fronts, man, we can make this available to all of our brothers very fucking quick.
Yeah, that's exactly what we need. And I am so fucking proud that our community, guys like you, are out there doing this stuff. When I first heard of the psychedelic churches that were popping up on the West Coast, it was police officers, it was first responders, and I was like, "Fuck, man!" Like,
are you serious?
Yeah.
That's fucking awesome.
They were kicking ass with it, leading the charge, and I'm like, "Fuck, do we need our own?" And then I met, I can't say his name, but I met a gentleman who's from our community who is a 5-MeO DMT shaman.
Nice.
And when I met him, and you know, the way it's almost like it's mystical, man. He shows up when you need him most, and he only communicates through secure comms. But I mean, we did the ceremony at my house, and it was like 5 hours of having this amazing experience in the safety of my own home. And then we spent the next couple of days like trying to connect with the next person within my circle that needed it, connected a former teammate. And it's like the dude knows when to reach out and be, "Hey man, happen to be in this area. You got a Green Beret, Ranger, Navy SEAL in the area?" I'm like,
"That's
actually
awesome.
I do. But that's what we need. We need more of this healing. We need more individuals that are willing to go into this, because this is where change, this is where the science and the the real healing is pointing us towards. I've talked to numerous sports or athletes that have the same situation, same issues, cognitive
Yeah.
decline,
Yep.
TBIs, concussions, and the only thing that's helping them is psilocybin.
Yeah.
And
Amazing.
like,
Fucking
dude, it
amazing.
amazing things, man. So where are you located, and how can we participate in your church?
Okay. So originally, I have landed over Arkansas. That's originally where I was going to do this. And that's still kind of where we're temporarily located. When I saw what I wanted to do with this, and I'm actually going to bring this as an important point about your buddy that's the shaman. It also, not very long into this, occurred to me that there's a reason it has to be us that does this for each other. All right. Because again, when I'm talking to all these dudes, they're not veterans, they're not soft guys that are using this, and they're like, yeah, go to this therapist or go to this person where, man, I'm not opening up to a fucking therapist, neither are you. All right, we've done too much fucking gangster shit. All right, I'm not telling them the fucking truth about shit, not even a fucking little bit. And I just don't feel comfortable with that anyway. Like it's like we have secrets as warriors. All right, they're for us. All right, they're not for everybody. We're not, but we will tell them to each other for the most part. We meet and like we're fucking cool dudes. A couple beers into this, I'm gonna be like, hey man, one time we were fucking you know how it goes. It pretty much it has to be us though. It had to be our brothers that have done the same chunk of shit, and that's why I feel this is my call. And I find more dudes like you that have done it, and I find fucking SEALs that have been doing this shit. All right, let's fucking bring it. Let's get this out on fucking Front Street. So yeah, about 2 months ago, I formally established the church with like the fucking paperwork and all that bullshit. We were originally going to do it in Arkansas. I have land there. I still do ceremonies there, but it's kind of it's low grade. It's like a fucking school bus and a couple of tents. Like it's not great. Recently, we've decided to move back to Idaho, and this is both for family reasons, as well as this is hugely fucking important. Well, one, he told me to. The All-Father told me we're moving this fucking north. But the biggest thing that I have found with psilocybin, especially for our guys, okay, when did you do all the hardest shit in your life? All right, it wasn't when you had fucking knives and a fucking radio. Well, okay, you did some combat, it was different. But I mean, with the things that formed you, you're at a fucking Bones Creek with a fucking rubber duck, right? And a goddamn flashlight that you're not allowed to use. SEALs, same thing. They're in a fucking ocean with stupid camis on and some bullshit and fucking Rangers. All right, we are nature guys by design. Even if we ended up fighting a fucking urban war later, we're woods guys, man. We have the fucking fire base at Rob to say, hey, all this bullshit. You take our guys, the further away from electricity you can get them, you put them back in this primitive environment, semi-primitive. This actually helps the sacrament work. It does a different thing. Even removing electrical fields actually changes the outcome of the substance. So what I want to do is I want to build like basically a little yurt city, because tents is the closest you can get to nature that you can still control your environment. Have this, we have natural fire. This is a wild thing. So not long into psilocybin, I discovered that I like candlelight in the morning. So like I wake up early, but I come out to the garage and hang out. That's my spot. But I started liking candlelight. Like I wouldn't even turn the lights on. I won't look at natural light for like 4 or 5, first 3 or 4 hours I'm awake. I'm like, why the fuck is this? Finally come across a study done by psychologists that turns out that you are more honest with people and yourself by firelight than you are under electrical light. So somehow I stumbled into this fucking same thing for myself. I have more honest conversations with myself under firelight. So that's part of the reason to move it north. We need somewhere that's cold. We don't have to run air conditioners. So you go to Arkansas, you got to do air conditioners like 6-8 months out of the year. Yeah, it's gonna be fucking nasty. The other thing is, a lot of times, dudes, I'm especially this way with psilocybin. Again, the natural substance. I like to be naked when I'm doing this shit. I like to walk around the fucking woods butt ass naked. I don't want to do that where there's like a billion mosquitoes per fucking square inch.
Fuck that.
Or copperheads or any of this other bullshit. So that's our end state right now. We're gonna go north somewhere into Idaho, Montana, Washington, somewhere in there. My little section, throw some yurts on it. The other thing is, you've done these ceremonies? You've done them both in group and individual setting.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, I've done both as well. All right, and we don't have the time for me to like one-on-one everybody. So what I like to do is I like to have a group of like 10. All right, but especially for guys their first time. All right, if you're in a group, they want to be around the group. All right, they want to take the shit and like it kicks in and like look over and like Bob's still okay and Jimmy's still okay.
Yeah,
and
safety in numbers, man.
But like 2 hours into this, when they realize that they're fine, what I found is most guys want to be alone. And that's cool, man. That's awesome. That's I think where you get your deepest, result anyway. So we want to have like a centralized temple where I can start everybody, make sure they're not freaking out, make sure everything's okay. All right, and then kick them to their little, sub tent. This I can still watch them.
Their little yurt.
Thrown up and fucking, choked on their own vomit or some bullshit. But yeah, that's the end state. That's the end goal.
Yeah, dude, I cannot wait to see this come through, man.
Dude, you got to come and see me, man. Here's another thing, man. This isn't even for the fucking show. This is for you and me. One of the things that I've been told is I will have basically a army of like little sub priests that can do this too. We can franchise this. And that's what I want. I want this fucking everywhere. I want like 55 fucking locations. And that way a guy does not have to travel very far at all to get this. And we can do this. We can cover every veteran and every fucking guy getting out in relatively short order. We just need some fun to get it going.
That's it, man. Just freaking find support structure. Where can we go to find out more?
All my shit is on barbarianspirit.com right now. That's got the layout of the church. It's got a donation page. You want to kick in some money. It's got the plan for what we're planning on doing. Yeah. It's got some stuff. I feel like this is very important. It's got some stuff for the wives, because a lot of wives I have found are opposed to this. Mine was, because they think maybe it's going to make us worse, and I get it. So there's some stuff to talk about for the wives. There's some stuff to talk about on the religious part, because my rituals are pagan in nature. That's what they showed me. But I've done this for a lot of Christians before. I feel like we can reconcile that. And I'm actually very much looking forward to having some Christian priests step up that are do this. They'll be part of our umbrella too. That's, to me, that's how at the end of the day, it's just some embrace shit. Let's take a bag full of fucking money and make a bunch of motherfuckers that are capable and replicate our fucking skill set until we can handle all of our guys.
Absolutely, man. There's nothing. Proud Catholic. And I will tell you right now, it is important to go and get healed.
Yes.
And be able to experience this medicine, and it'll bring you closer to God. I truly believe it.
He gave it to
I
us.
did. Yeah, exactly.
He gave us this.
Dude, Clay, I can't thank you enough for coming on the show and being here today, brother. But more importantly, for going through your journey and deciding to come back and reach through the void to help others, man. Because I say this all the time. We need more of you guys. We need you here. First, I need you to stay. I need you to fight through, to stay in the fight. Call a buddy, call a friend, reach out. Don't go through your worst days by yourself. The team room is greater on the outside.
Yeah.
Please reach out. Connect with me. Connect with Clay. If you're struggling today and you don't know who to call, 850-376-8101. I will answer it every fucking time. Please don't send this to us. Now it's in India. Fuck. It's my real number. Call me.
Show me boobs in bikini.
Call me. Reach out. You're not alone. Once you get better, once you get some resources and you get, your azimuth, now you're not dead reckoning on your woods by yourself. You get somebody, you got a pace count, you got a compass again. Find out a way to help somebody else. Bring somebody else into the healing. And if you can, do what Clay's done. Figure out a way that you can bring a resource to other people. Again, Clay, thank you so much. Again, please share your handles on social media with us.
I am way off the res on Twitter, or you can find me at barbarianspirit.com.
Awesome. Man, thank you so much for what you're doing. Thank you guys for fucking tuning in. Do me a favor, like, follow, share, subscribe, hit me up, and support my sponsors because they're paying some bills finally. We're there. We're fucking made it. If you were with me since day one, we're fucking doing it. We're getting it. But it's not over. It's one sponsor at a time, 1 month at a time. So let's go. Let's continue to grow. Let's continue to get better. But more importantly, let's continue to take care of each other. The community takes care of each other. We take care of our own because nobody else is coming. It's up to us. So stay in the fight. Thank you for tuning in, and we'll see y'all next time. Till then, take care. Security Halt Podcast is proudly sponsored by Titans Arms. Head to the episode description and check out Titans Arms today.